No, you're all wrong. What are you doing here, OBS? Why are you not the right size? What the heck? What's going on? Okay, no. There. That was strange. So is this. Nope. What? Was. No. Come on. OBS is really being crazy right now. Okay. Freaking OBS. Alright, let's get back to where I was. Yeah, I took a little bit more time than I meant to. Because I set 3 timers. 20 minutes, 20 minutes. The third one I was like, just 15 more minutes so I can be back within an hour. And then that one went. I forgot to start it. So, spent a little bit more time away than I meant to. But it's not like there was actually anyone here for me to have promised. Broken the promise. I was pretty tired, apparently. I don't even think I really got any rest on the first 2 timers, and the third one I was just like, yeah, let's do some dreaming. So I did that. It was interesting enough. Nothing special, just more, hey, I'm playing a game, and this isn't how the game really works. Dreams. So we're making it back to our nice little town here. Bringing a couple of zombie eyes along with us. Or Eyes of Cthulhu. Not technically zombies, but, you know, there's zombies and eyes. So why aren't they zombie eyes? I don't know. I'm not going to ask them. I don't even know if they can tell me. Maybe I'll ask the Eye of Cthulhu when it comes around. Let's go ahead and get this cord out of the way. What is this? That does say I'm streaming. Okay, good. Everything is wonderful. Okay, back to the game at hand. So we got our sand pit, we got our deadly area down there. We got our area over there. Alright, let's see if the sandstorm has subsided. For the moment. Oh, let's drop off some gear first, though. Because if it has subsided, I don't want to spend too much time over there. Or too little time over there, I should say. This box is quite full. We're just going to have to plop this golden chest down into a non-optimal location and just dump in there too. So I do have a bunch of gold. Maybe what I should do instead is do some crafting here. Apparently, I have it. Oh, I can make a glowing shroom shell. Which I could just go ahead and do that. Provides light. I like light. Is that armor? No, it's a accessory. And we got melee speed. Interesting. We don't have any glow sticks. That was one other thing that I did discover in the short time that I was playing as just a test to see how this was all set up. Why am I paranoid about everything? Yeah, I did do a mic test, so mic's working fine. Alright, there was an interesting early spear that you could get, which was just wooden stick and excuse me, 2 glow sticks, but still an effective weapon. And it provided light too. Neat. So we've got gold, which we can go ahead and make a gold pickaxe, which has plenty of pickaxe power, can mine meteorite, and it also can mine the corruption, or the crimson, or not crimson, demonite ore. Hey, I remembered something. Amazing. Alright, what can we do with all this tungsten, as we did a tungsten golem? 20 multiple sources. We can do a sword, which would have less range, but more damage. We go with a melee weapon. I could hold off. We do have mismatched armor though, so I could make the legs. I like that plan. I don't know if we can sell off the cactus armor for anything. Should be able to get something out of the... Oh, and we can actually make a sapphire hook, because, well, we got a ton of sapphire from that sapphire golem. Was it a sapphire golem? Oh, it was a gem golem, but it happened to give me sapphire. Alright. So, now that we're awake, we're actually rolling here. No value on the cactus armor, unfortunate. But there is value on the stuff I get just for dying. Oh, I could farm my own deaths. But I'm not going to do that. It's not my style. So we'll try to keep some amount of organization. Maybe. Maybe throw plants and animal bits up here. Sure. And equipment. Which means we have things we can swap out. I'll probably reorganize off stream once I get a few more chests. That way nobody has to be too bothered by it. But sleep's a good idea. I just don't have enough respect for it. Never have. I can get the water leaf here, but it's not raining, so I can't get everything I've ever wanted out of it. We do have improved armor, taking about 5 less damage. Armor is more effective in expert mode, but that just means it's more important, not that you take less damage if you have enough armor. Oh. I got hurt. So 12, decent number. So the way that armor works is, in at least the normal game, every 2 points of armor you have reduces the damage you take by 1, but it's a 3 to 4 ratio in expert mode. So if I were to have 4 points of armor, I would reduce incoming damage by 3 points. So 3 out of 4 increases in armor are actually useful. The other one, well, you're just wasting your time, I guess. Although I kind of wish it was the other way around. So at least then every point of armor would be useful. But it's a whole balancing thing, which could be reworked. But again, if you wanted the same end result, you could do that too. So I don't really need any more cactus immediately. I mean, maybe later when it's really safe and easy to harvest. I could even create my own personal and private biome. You get so much cactus. But really, I want to get through this desert. So I guess I could just go. really sinking down on elevation, but we find a nice iron chest here, or a wooden one, if you prefer, because they all require iron and then something else. Hopefully being awake I die less. That'd be great. Alright, so we get our first wand, our first magical item. Which is pretty good. It is not like the boomerang, which leaves us open if we miss. We can miss all we want. Oh. I just want to pick up that day bloom so badly. Also, I just want to kill the... kill the buzzard. See ya. And more desert. Hooray! Oh, that's interesting. No, there's water down there, so it's not too dangerous to fall. But it would require a great effort to mine over there, as all the sand would fall away. What an ugly bridge. Is that what I'm doing here? Just creating all the ugliest bridges. Oh, well there's your problem. You're gonna hit me. Ow! And then you're gonna hit me. And we got hit. Alright, take you out. We can make it back out of here easily enough, though. We can make it down there, in fact. Since we're already down here. And I do see now, because we have a little bit more light on the situation, there's some dirt right over here. And while we do have to deal with a little bit of water, getting a little soggy, we can do the old physics trick of dig down and then back up, and we'll be dry again. Oh, oh, oh. Don't want to dig up any more than that, otherwise sand will start falling down and ruin everything. Possibly kill me, because you can't get buried under sand. And that's not fun. So it's kind of interesting to me having the shroom shell for two reasons. One, because, well, that's a new item. But also because we have the night vision helmet, which is not something I usually end up getting until it's a liability to have, because it doesn't provide that much light, but it does provide some amount. And we've got more water down here, which I don't know why I'm trying to dig down and make the water level go down. So I'll just stop. I was trying to do a secondary path over here so that we didn't have to bring all the water down with us again. There we go. So I'm curious as to just how much light I will generate purely from having this equipment. Do I even need to? Oh, it's just 10. I really don't even need to put torches down right now, because this seems plenty bright. And that's a... oop. That's a big oop. There's a water chest, it looks like. It's a little hard to tell, but it's still far brighter than it would be otherwise. Yeah, flipper. Recall potion, what? They exist? My god. Still much brighter to have the illuminating torches than it is to not have them. Oh. Well, I guess that's there now. Now, this area is not as free to explore. There's a lot more minor mining to get around than the previous cave that I was in. I mean, we've put a lot of effort just to get, well, the overall elevation changed a lot, so we're actually getting some pretty good work done as far as depth, which is not what I want either, though, without trying too hard. Get into this tungsten, which we get enough. We can complete a set of tungsten armor. Does not have any bonuses other than more armor, but it is a good amount of armor. That is to be said. And then maybe we'll be ready to face a boss, which I would not say that we are right now. Even though the Wand of Sparking does have piercing, it has relatively short range and fairly low damage. Although the burn effect can be handy. It used to be that you couldn't even get a Wand of Sparking, and that starting off as a mage was a huge pain in the butt. Because you couldn't do magic things for such a long time until you created a wand with gems, which wasn't easy either. Okay. So we'll continue to be plagued by this water. Okay. Well, fortunately, sparks work underwater. But we cannot damage our enemy while it is flashing like that. Immune, if you will, and you will. At least he will. Are we double hitting? That's interesting. Well, I know we're hitting both of them. Excuse me, the piercing nature. But I thought we cheated reality. Okay. So I gotta be careful here because I am not able to breathe underwater. Now what I could do, like an intelligent person, is equip the flipper that I have and then I can swim. Much better. Thank you. Normally what I do with the swim flippers and such things, I just put them in the piggy bank and then leave them there virtually forever. You know, just in case I need them, but never remembering to need them. Doesn't help a whole lot. Alright, so, is this another tiny cave? Perhaps. But perhaps we can make some headway. Maybe. Oh, more water. But also gold or iron, one of the two. Well, I guess it could be iron pyrite. In which case, we've split the difference. That's 10. I am kind of interested in making a watch soon. Though, so I'll go ahead and get all that I can. Another golem. I don't know what kind it is yet. Lead. I don't want lead. I don't even have lead on this planet. It's not worth killing you. No, 400 health? Jeez. That's pretty much as the gem had, I think. Yeah, that's exactly the same amount as the gem golem had. Ugh. That worm has given me the business. It's fucking wrecking me. Pardon my language. That should solve the situation a little bit. But, it's gonna come at me from that side now. Oh, there he is. So, if you don't give him ground to burrow through, it does put him into a little bit more of a tricky position. But, not the best either way. Alright, come at me. He came at me. We came out even for the exchange. Maybe I'll come up here. That way we can kill him over dry land and get the money without too much effort. Thank goodness that's over. That stone block up there, it looks a little strange. It does look a little strange. I'm sure it's just stone, but yeah, it is. Fortunately, we have good pickaxe power going. We can just blaze right through things now. It does still take 2 hits to get through stone, but that's far less than it used to. And this is a bad spot until I disarm this trap that we're on auto cursor. Alright. There's the trigger. Getting a little bit more iron ore going. And whatever I said about not draining everything out earlier still applies, so we're going to leave that iron up there alone. Oh. I'm so concerned about damaging that tile. Oh, right, this tungsten. Which I would very much like to have. As it appears we're going for a tungsten armor set now. We'll use our gold to make tools. Another stone that looks funny. It must be some interaction with the night vision and the glowing shroom shell. And more water, more iron. Story of this stream, this run. Hop out for some air. And we'll see how much more iron we can get. I'll make it go ahead and breathing hole. Gotta stop making fun of myself during the streams. It's making me feel bad. Or, you know, it's at least not adding any content. But maybe that's okay. I don't know. Gotta get started somewhere. That's what I always used to say. Until I realized it was stupid. Right, so we've got a little pocket over there. Plus plenty of porousness, porosity? Sure, porosity. Let's make up words. Over here, a couple of pots. Even though it's not a lot, at least it gives us a chance to find a big opening. Let's see. Compare it over to here. Well, we got that other biome. That's such a terrible starting tunnel to have to work with. It goes straight down practically. So you gotta use ropes to get out. And then it goes straight down into a granite biome. Which, yeah, we did get some good benefit out of it. Not because it was a granite biome. We got a sapphire golem. Although the money... Speaking of the money, which was really nice, does need to be protected at least a little bit, and we have a piggy bank. So what else do you do with a piggy bank but put your money in it? Well, we can put a lot of stuff in here. Like this water chest. Really low odds we're going to find another one. And this one should be in golden chest area. Surface mushrooms go in. Recall potion absolutely does not go in there. It goes right up here, gets a gold star on it. There's some more surface stuff. And then water leaf too. Go ahead and try to remember every time to pick it back up. Now if I was digging straight over, I could do it a lot more quickly. Just because of auto cursor. Or smart cursor. But I do want to make downward progress too. I mean, perhaps we'll even hook up with our previous tunnel and have multiple escapes, but that's really far away. I could use torches, but don't need to. And if I ever come through here again, I can torch it up if I'm not having my glowing shroom or my night vision helmet. So that helps out. Oh, ruined it. Tunnel is trash. But plenty of tin. Was it worth it? Oh, absolutely not. Tin should feel bad for existing. It shouldn't feel nearly as bad as copper because of the reduced range on copper equipment, which does not apply to tin, which is why tin is one of the better starting first tier ores. But you find copper copper. You find lead and iron so early comparatively. It's really not often worth making much out of tin, except for things that you can't make out of iron, like staves. Wait, staves? Yeah, staves require the metal too. And, you know, whatever else. There are things. Oh, watches, yeah, of course. Thank you for burning. So, obvious trap there to deal with. No problem. Wait, there we go. No double jump yet. Which is too damn bad. I'm not sure how useful this area I saw down here is. It does seem, now that I think about it, unusually flat and level. But that could be a coincidence, or it could have some more significant meaning. I don't know. Doesn't seem to have anything. It is very odd. At least in my mind. But it did lead us to good things. And I can't be too mad about that. So fortunately it does look like we found a little bit of a drier area. Without having to deal with water at the bottom of every pit coming up. So more tin. And we do have this wonderful sapphire hook. I shouldn't try to forget that quite so often. Well, I said there was a little bit of water. And there was. So I'm not sure what's up with these background walls. Here, they look really cool, and I don't know if you can duplicate them. You definitely can't harvest them, though. Alright, not much else over this way. I did hear one of those geckos? Wait, something strange with the way that lit up. Yeah. Just a whole lot of suspicion about this entire area. And look at this square right there. It's almost perfectly square. It's not perfectly square. But imagine if there was a boulder in there. We could just run over here and pop it. But no, it's just some weird square with one diagonal. Okay. Let's see. Ah, there's a jellyfish, a statue over there. More tungsten. I like this spot. It's open up nicely for us. So, alright, let's see, a little bit more tungsten. Tungsten, tungsten. Made in underground, little deeper than we've been before. Let's keep going deeper and deeper. Nothing bad will happen. Back in the water, of course. Such a moist cave. Well, I don't really want to dig through this way, but we do kind of need the clay. If not soon, later on we will. Oh, that's a statue, all right. Is that a pig run statue? That's not the kind of statue I want to bring home to Mom. Put on a activation block and wire up. At least not without some care. I definitely died on a hardcore run because of that. Not knowing that pig runs could phase through the rock. As I haven't really played hard mode in a while. Plenty of expert mode, but really not getting past the wall of flesh very often doing hardcore runs. But we could start a bacon farm now. And I don't like being in the water with this jellyfish here. Doesn't seem too wise. So what can I craft? Can I craft that? No. It's just a stick with two glow sticks on the sides of it, but it does require a workbench, apparently. Apparently. Oh. Tin. And more tungsten. And a worm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not you. Not dealing with you. They're only recall potion, but those worms hit hard. So we were getting back close to the sand, which we started in the sand, so I can't really complain about that. But this whole area, bad news. So really, what I want to do is see if I got enough tungsten, which I've got 85, which means we got 41 bars, to get in past the, and we have enough for watch too, to get in past the corruption over there. I don't feel like our damage is really up to par for what I want to deal with the corruption spitters on a consistent basis. We do have a hook, though, that can save us on the climbing equipment. Okay, so we do want to craft a watch, first off. Here's the glowing spear. 2 glow sticks on a stick. It's really nice to have an early option for a spear that's craftable, though. Otherwise, you just have to hope that you get one out of a chest. Because spears are really good weapons, especially against zombies, because you can multiple hit. It does pierce through, holds them at bay with a decent knockback. You do have to aim it, but that's not too tricky. Alright, so we did get tungsten. It does not appear that we picked up any gold on that particular run, though. God, our stuff is so disorganized. Not enough tungsten to get the chest armor, though. But that's okay. Now, the annoying thing about the watch is that you have to go over to a chair and table, which is always strange. So at least we know what hour it is now. And I did get another chest. So I can organize with that in mind. Which means I really should just very soon make an area for everything. For chests and storage and such things, but like I said, I'll probably do that off camera because it's really boring organization stuff. And we're not really imperiled by darkness right now. Go ahead and mark those glow sticks as a favorite. Granite blocks. Is there anything I can do with granite blocks? Like, honestly. Guide, I'm talking to you. Nope. Not anything special, at least. Maybe that's what I should... no. That would be silly to stop the stream to do something off stream. I was thinking about... Well, maybe I should have, instead of taking that break, where I slept for about an hour and a half, should have organized the storage off camera. It's like, why would I do that? Why would I go off stream just to do things on stream? It's like, yeah, I wouldn't have to talk, but I could just put notification, yeah, I'm not talking for a little bit. Well, we can't jump very well, but we are going to brave this area and see what's beyond. Probably get our snow biome. So we get some snowy corruption coming up. We don't need to chop the grass because we don't have a blowpipe. Although, really, already? Okay, that's a terrible plan. Get nothing done with the Wand of Sparking as it has such little knockback. Boomerang, however, good knockback. We don't have any recall potions though, and that's the really unfortunate part of this whole thing. Had terrible luck with those so far. I mean, if I got a magic mirror, I wouldn't even care. But the recall potions are pretty good. Go ahead and get our sword out to help us deal with this vile bloom. Or thorns anyway, whatever they are. A little bit more easily. Ow. So here's the kind of situation that I don't really want to be in right now. And which is why I need a better weapon to deal with any of this. And why I'm going to die here in a moment. So, positives and negatives. Negatives is, what the hell was I thinking even coming over here? Positives. I didn't drop anything down the hole. So we're going to try and just run over there and run back. Usual suicide strats. Because what have I got to lose? Nothing. What have I got to gain? Everything. But really I should not do this. And I didn't jump. Well, let's go. Go, go, go. This is why I like playing hardcore, because I don't do silly shit like this, which is just not actually fun. It's funny. It's crazy. But it's so cheap and makes me feel dirty. Oh, right. You got to the edge and you jumped. Well, we're best friends now. Oh, I'm also not at 100% health going into this because you start off at 100 health, not 100% health. But hey. You know. Well, we should be able to make it into safe territory now. Because he'll jump as soon as I do, and then we'll die. But that's kind of what I was expecting to happen. Just being honest. Great entertainment here, let me tell you. If you're not having a great time, then I'm doing something wrong. Oh wait, I'm doing something wrong. Really? He's still got some of the money. Alright, so we'll poke him with a stick for a while. Glorified stick, but still a stick. Oh, he jumped. Alright, get back. I'm poking you. Really don't want to deal with the slime, but it's so slow. I mean, both of them are slow. Oh, come on, slime, outpace him. Ow. Well, at least we're on the other side now. Should be able to kill him before any other slimes come rolling or hopping along. Okay. Oh, there's another slime. The most deadly of the surface slimes, the purple slime. Alright, we got our stuff. Not my proudest moment. Right, trying to reorganize my inventory while walking. Bad plan. But we're not that imperiled right now. Okay. I mean, this could be an argument for playing on a lower resolution, but I like this resolution. Throw that over there, equip all our equips. Shine it all up nice and bright. There we go. Okay. We're back in it. What we're in, I don't know. Okay, so I'm really going to do some aggressive digging to the left here, because I'm tired of life. Oh wait, I've been tired of life. I've been dying in the game. So well, so effectively. But we did get some progress, got plenty of ore mined up. Yeah, I fell to my death. Which will happen again, I'm sure. So, any areas that are particularly suspicious? I mean, there's this whole area over here. Which is probably about what I'm going to do. It's unfortunate that it is past the granite area, though. But I guess I can deal with that. Let's actually get that pot. That way it doesn't bother me later that I haven't gotten it yet. There we go. So it amuses me that these two headstones are so far apart from one another, even though I virtually died in the same location. Alright, so up here, I do have a better pickaxe now, so I can actually mine that demonite ore. And we've got the extra range as well, so we can do a very steep ascent. Great, I'm dead. I'm dead because I created a platform on which I would not fall through. Because I didn't push down. God damn, that biome, that freaking hideous granite biome. Has no business being, neither one of those, like, have any business being as nasty as they are. But at least the marble biome is not invasive. Like, it sticks to its own. It's got the legionnaires which throw the javelins which do plenty of damage. And if you're in hard mode, the I keep wanting to say mummies, Medusae, or Medusa. I don't know why I'm trying to create words here, pluralizations that don't exist. The Medusa do pretty good damage, or at least, no, it's that they can freeze you, especially over pits. Oh, that's not where I want to be. And that can really be a huge hassle. Come on over. Thank you. Eh, not too worried about that. Blinkroot, it's not in season. No seeds will come of it. So yeah, I can't even... I don't even know. It might be in darkness, but I can barely even see that freaking biome, and it just wanders out of there. It's like, hey, how you doing? Say, I'm sorry, sir. Could you mind your own business? No, I guess you can't. Alright, so rope. Glow sticks. Alright, any granite biome? No? Okay, good. We're still safe for now. And there's bastards. Okay. So where were we before we were so rudely interrupted? Yeah, that was funny though, honestly. I am stuck because I built a platform that I should not have built because I was panicking. Alright, new plan, don't panic. So far, so good. So I have absolutely nothing to panic about, except for that. Wait, are you... Oh yeah, the other piece of demonite ore. As if I didn't come up here for specifically the reason of getting that demonite ore. Although it really doesn't get you very much. Because it takes like 4 or 5 pieces to combine. Probably just 4. To get 1 bar. And you can't really do anything that useful without at least 6. I don't think any of those areas really have more than a few. So you're dead. Not dealing with a leech. Hey, look, buddy, get out of here. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. So So get out of here. Can't even decide if you want to fight or not. Like, go away. Like forever. Dang it, don't drop your money down there. Then I have to go get it. Ugh, so rude. I said, oh, you're another one. Great. Yeah, because I was friends with the other friend. I'm just threatening your territory, your livelihood. You got so much to worry about from the likes of me. I wouldn't have even gone into that granite biome if you didn't start bothering me. Wouldn't have even known it was there, honestly. It's not true, but... we can pretend. Alright, so we got gold. And a grappling hook. Best thing ever. So I'll be able to make a golden axe. Probably pretty soon, if not already now. With that bit of supply. And hopefully I stop doing suicidal tactics. And start playing with strategy and tactics. Or just tact, I mean, one of the two. No reason to be rude to our enemies. Oh yeah, except for all those reasons to be rude to our enemies. So we do have the flippers on. I should remember that. For at least a little while. You know, up until the point it gets me killed again because I'm like, ah, I'm fine in the water. Water can't do anything to me. I've got this thing that prevents me from dying. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I forgot. Shit. Get out of here. Nobody wants your burrowing. So we're going pretty hard on going over here to the left because the right is nothing but pain. And well, the corruption zone, not that great either. And honestly, I don't know if we're far enough below the ground to avoid the corruption yet. Not there yet. A lot of sand here, though. I'm noticing. But again, it's just an isolated sand pocket, more so than an actual biome with the more deadly enemies. And unfortunately, we're not strong enough to really explore it too far out to the sides right now, at least not with safety. Actually, definitely not without safety. We need at least some running boots and cloud and bottle, or reasonable equivalents, which we could just fish. I've had pretty good fishing on that hardcore run that I was doing with such equipment. It really would have helped. Maybe I should do that on this one. I don't have to have the fishing NPC in order to fish around. It just makes there more of a point to doing some of it. Alright, so that worm attritioned himself. Get a big old stockpile of tungsten here. Definitely enough to craft the armor now, once I put this into bar form. I feel like I hear a thumping, maybe a golem off in the far distance. I don't know. Or it could just be some stray base. Maybe it's my heart beating. I'm so nervous. Oh. That's not a platform. I can stand on my own 2 feet, but I cannot walk on air. So I got tin up there, and just more tin. But over here, we have iron. And another one of you annoying ass worms. Which is fine, because we survive, regenerating at least enough to be at full health by the time the next one shows up. And I'm sure we need this iron for something at some point in the future. So we're getting it done. Come on, open up over here. I know you do. You know, it's possible. Well, I still have to do corruption stuff too. I'm really not ready for the Eye of Cthulhu without any maneuverability. He's just going to run me down and kill me. So, no, I don't really want to pop the other heart crystal, life crystal. Even though it would put me in the wonderful area of 200 health. Get some equipment out of it. I need to get that step ladder of equipment where I try and get all the way up in there. So I could have crafted that glow stick spear just to poke down into that water there and be able to see what's going on there. But then I foolishly decided, nah, I don't need that weapon. It's like, it's not a weapon, it's a tool that can be used as a weapon. Which is actually the origin of a lot of weapons. Adapted tools. But I mean, what are tools other than weapons against nature? Well, farming tools anyway. Unless you really want to get philosophical about it, which I don't feel like. See, just more ropes. I've got plenty. Does not take long to get into the situation where you have more than enough ropes for basically everything. And unless you are doing your elevator fairly early, you usually don't have to buy any unless you really want to. Or are doing a lot of fancy things, like having a boat. And you need some rigging. Alright, stop placing those torches. You're too dependent on that auto cursor. We're gonna take it away from you. Alright, that mushroom has been nullified. Its danger is no more. Well, unfortunately, I can't see what's down there, so we're just gonna have to dig it. Maybe I could have put some rope up first, but yeah, no. So do I still have that coiled rope? Not in my inventory, but it's probably back at the base now. feeling like that's a waste. I do have the climbing, so maybe I don't need to use rope after all. Nope. Maybe I should have. Hey, there we go. Okay, so not that way. At least that's not where I want to be going. Let's see, there's the house there. It's the one I found, so I do want to be a little bit deeper, ideally. There's another life crystal, though. So we can't be too shallow. I would like a little bit of a safety rope here. Because one of the things about safety ropes is we are playing on medium core, not hardcore or normal core. So we do lose our equipment, which could make getting down here pretty tricky without rope, unless I bought it from the merchant. Eventually we'll be at a point where we have over 1,000, we'll be banking it. And we'll have some emergency stash rope that we can bring along with us. But we're not there yet. There's a shark statue. No buttons in here, though. So we cannot generate sharks just yet, but we'll take the statue with us just the same. Oh, cloud in a bottle. Alright. So I would say cloud in a bottle trumps the shoe spikes, which have melee speed, which trumps the flippers, which have nothing but being able to swim. So let's forget that we have that, because we were going to anyway. We got tungsten ore, which is great as well. And a gold chest. So I've got two ways I could dig from here. There's an opening, I think, over there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it, one, gets us the clay. And also, I want to. It could go a long way around. Actually, maybe it doesn't open up, which would be unfortunate. And not very lucky at all. Ah, there it goes. Just down a little bit, that's all. Good old fighting pick doing its job. Couple of pots. And some water that I don't mind combining down into that pool. We'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. Up or down? I guess up. And then we can always go down afterwards. If it even leads anywhere, that is. It leads to... what is this? Iron? Oh, good. I was afraid it was tin in the beginning, and I was like, well, maybe it's gold. But no, just iron. Good old classic, hardy, standby iron. Good to know you, iron. Glad to have you here. Alright, so now we go down. Drain this out. Make that slime all slimy. I think I'd make him happy enough that he wouldn't attack me, but that's not the case. Thank you. Alright, so we got some tin that I don't care about, but we've got, more importantly, this a place. The sacred land of dirt. There are a lot of sacred lands of dirt, and this is one of them. Dirt is a very religious element. obviously not on the periodic table of elements, but, you know, more the magical element of elements. Hey, is this our sprinting boots? Is a piranha statue? No, it's a damn flare gun. Hooray. I mean, I get some use out of flare guns, but rather have just about anything else. But it is a solid worker. Shouldn't hate on it too much. Oh. Alright, so what do we got down a little bit further? More iron. But ideally, what I would like to find is more houses. We're playing on a medium-sized map. But I always get confused as to what all the benefits. I should really, at some point, do a little bit more research into the subject. I feel like, at least, I would love it if small worlds had more densely packed resources, but I think that it's just equally spread out and you just get into the tougher areas more quickly. So it's like large world to maximize exploration possibilities, increase the odds of things like the desert pyramid showing up. As worlds can apparently have more than one of those things. Which I didn't know about for the longest time, but there have been, of course, version changes in this game. I don't know if this game came out before early access was kind of a thing, but it didn't have early access. Even though it's been updated several times, and some of them pretty major updates, which is great. I love it when game developers support their game beyond launch. I mean, I like it even more when they make the games good at launch, but it's also good when they support them afterwards. But it's not always necessary. And yet, a little bit more iron. Do we have 200 iron in our inventory yet? Jeez, it's so much iron. Oh, that was stone. I'm like, yeah, we got almost 300. 150. Pretty close to. And a little bit more cave coming up. Ooh, I see something nice. I am disappointed. Just amethyst. Okay. Could go down a little bit deeper, get more iron. Go up here and get more. I'm not sure what. Nothing? Maybe? Oh, there's a big open spot over there on the left, so maybe I will go up after all. It's gonna take some squeezing to get through there. Now, if it were this easy to widen out caves, and this safe, I might actually do some cave exploring in real life, but couldn't deal with. I mean, I can squeeze through some tight spots, but would not want to ever get stuck in a cave. That would, well, it would suck. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while, Tungsten. You know, I'm starting to feel like Terraria might not be the game to be playing on stream. Then again, I never have figured out what is particularly good. I mean, Blood Bowl seems to be doing decent but I don't know if that's going to be legitimate or if it's just some external site kind of like, hey, look at this. Not people actually caring about it one way or the other. But maybe once we get a little bit further into the game, a little bit more advanced in our situation, we can find some neat stuff then. Sure, why not? And for all I know, that this game has a huge focus on the hard mode, and until we get past that, it's not going to do a whole lot as far as new content. There's a few things here and there, but not necessarily everywhere. Okay, so this opened up. I was able to see it from quite a ways away, but I'm not sure why. Was there a jellyfish in here? Maybe. If there was, it's not here anymore. Which is too bad. Okay, you got me. You got me there. Really not taking very much damage from these slimes now. Hey. Okay, I can't swim anymore, but I do have a bottle. And what we can do is this. There we are. Oh, and topaz, which works with tin or magical stuff. Almost seems like topaz is more common than amethyst, though, which is strange. Though, from what I've heard, original Terraria only had 4. It just had the silver, gold. I want to say iron, but I'm not sure if it was iron or lead. And then copper. I'm pretty sure it was iron. Because iron actually looks unique compared to the other ores. Although so does tungsten. Like lead, gold, and silver sometimes get confused as to which ones those are. You know, feeling some ropes being a good idea right here. We're getting pretty close to swimming in ropes though. Okay, so we've got some danger down here. Sounds like a trap. Somewhere. I should try to be aware of that. Not sure if this is a thrower or not. I guess we'll find out. Doesn't seem like it. Didn't want to knock him back and have him start throwing at me. I feel like I heard a button again. Because there are buttons that enemies don't trigger, but I think it makes the sound as if they had. Which means real danger for me, no danger for them. In fact, I don't even think they can be damaged. Wait, no, that's not true. They can be damaged by the poison dart traps. Because I've done some base defense things before. And I'm not just talking about the Dungeon Defenders siege event. There goes the torch. But we got what we needed. Or at least we got more iron. Don't really need it at this point. Oh, okay. So, we got Bones McGee with his shop down here, selling stuff almost for free. But never anything I want. Oh, Spelunker glow stick. Exposes nearby treasure. It's not that expensive. Oh. Well, what do you know about that? What if I put it here? Oh, interesting. So as long as I have this glow stick ahead of all the other glow sticks, even if it's not on the hotbar, I can accidentally throw it. So let's buy a few extras of those. Actually, I could buy a lot. It's not that I want to use them as glow sticks, I just want to have them in case I accidentally throw it. So we do have a hook, but we've already made a grappling hook, so that doesn't really matter very much. So this will be nice. There's a trap. Unfortunately, it's not a dangerous glow stick, or a danger sensing glow stick, so it did not alert me to the trap. But we can take care of that easily enough. So I wonder if that's the trap that I heard, or if there's another trap around. There is another trap around. Which is, where is, oh, my inventory must be full. So, right, I went, oh, there it is. There's that. So that bat statue was actually hooked up to a switch that we can activate already. So I kind of want to mark this area as being something of unique purpose and function. I don't necessarily want to hook the statue back up, but I probably should. And we can always test it to make sure it is functioning correctly. And it is. So that's interesting. I did have a couple of statues which had enemies that could spawn, could drop things. Seemed like might be some potential there. And that's just water, not a rail. I do want to build a bridge here, though. And I do have wood for it. I just need to do the constructing. Do a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean all of it. You can always transform it back if needed. But I feel a lot safer having this platform here. So it took a lot of hard work to get over here, but we're finally getting big old chunks of area that are far enough away from the granite biome that I don't have to bitch about it constantly. Oh, those are bats coming up on me. I thought they were granite golems. I'm like, no! Really unnecessary there, what with the double jump and everything. But, you know, gotta keep it on the level. Oh, this is digging up, so I really do want to put the rope there just in case. But it looks like we've got... I wish we had the reds, topaz, and an emerald. No rubies, though. really need to have it. Well, I was like, oh, we really need to upgrade armor. We really don't, though. Just those enemies hit hard. This is expert mode. Just don't get hit. And who knows why I'm even playing expert mode. If I get hit, I can just play normal mode. And it'd be just fine. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. That is about time to wrap it up. So I do have a teleportation potion, do I not? Yes, I do. First thing we'll do is get those in the right spot. And then I saw that we have treasure here, but really I just need to get out. It is that time. So unfortunately I took a larger break than I had intended to. But that's fine. I'm going to probably trigger this quote-unquote trap a lot. But that's okay. This at least gives us an area to jump into right away next time. But I'm not floundering and being like, where do I go? What do I do? And how do I get up this tiny, tiny jump? Apparently has become nearly impossible. There's a bunch of tin. Trying to take a shortcut, and we found tin. And iron, which is what I'm actually going to mine up here. Slightly before I start drowning, let's go ahead and get that air. Ah, sweet delicious air. Or stagnant cave air. But, you know, it smells better than water. You know, stagnant cave water. And more recall potions. Yes, please, thank you. Can I... Well, that's a little bit aggressive. Alright, I really need to get a magic mirror. That would make things so much more convenient for when I'm done. Because I don't want to do the cheaty... Well, I mean, honestly, I could just do the cheaty and it right in the middle of the dungeon. If I simulated magic mirror. Oh, oh. Wait. Why does it seem so dark? It's not that dark. But anyway, that was a wrong turn. You go just down and around. It should be not a huge issue. Oh, wait. Oh, ouch. But more importantly, sir, you have money. What are you doing with money? You don't even know how to spend money. The shopkeepers won't even like, talk to you. They'll throw things at you. Do-do-do-do-do. And back down again. Let's take this. This leech. You know, I should probably put rope here first off. Secondly, I should probably kill this leech. Or I should place more rope. Nothing leeches hate more than rope. And torches. Alright, have we got everything under control finally? Yeah? Alright. Forget it. We're not killing him, we're killing him. He's killing us! And this is why we shouldn't play Mediumcore, because we're idiots! And there goes our gold, and we have to get our equipment. I mean, we're close to being back, but I should have just let him be. Should have just been like, no, we don't need that bloody stuff. I even went and talked to the guy, and he said, no, you don't need any of that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I need that stuff. He's like, fine, do whatever you want to. You're not listening to me anyway. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. You're right. You're right. And I died. But he doesn't know, except for the fact that he's seeing me walk past here twice. I left the door open. He can see everything. How embarrassing. Not there. There we are. Don't you make your noises at me, world. Once again, we get to trot past the granite biome. I don't know how we did that without getting hurt. Oh, we're full. Our inventory is full. Well, that might have been a waste of a potion. But it was our potion to waste, at least. Other worst part about playing Mediumcore is it doesn't auto-equip your equipment. I wish it had memory, and if... Get out of here! And if things were already open slot, it would just fill them in for you. I'm trying to get through this. That stuff keeps showing up. And I know it's my fault because I created a bridge there, a ramp. Staircase, whatever you want to call it. And now there's a dead goldfish because of it. And that. Oh yes. Alright. Get out of here. Anything else? Legs. Tungsten? Have we not picked those up yet? That's ore. Absolutely the worst part of this is reorganizing everything. Ugh. Okay, I don't even need that. Hammer, the sparking one that I rarely use. Might need that, but I'm gonna throw it over there anyway. And the weird thing that you can put gel in your ammo slot, but it doesn't really matter. So did we get our platforms yet? No. Yes. Okay. That was the problem earlier, so I didn't get the platform, so I couldn't just shove everything in here. Not that. That. Oh, there's our tungsten greaves. Tungsten leggings, what was I talking about? Oh, let's not drown. That would just be the icing on the cake that we don't need. Alright, we got all our stuff. That's all I care about right now. I'll fix it later. But for now, I gotta go. And I guess you're not going to. Blew them at the right time. So we'll just get past that. Gotta get to that safety of our home. And stop dying like a fool. So nice to be awake. Ugh. That was almost like torture when I was still tired. Well, I do have the occasional yawn or all that, but I'm not actually tired. I actually know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm paying attention. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put a platform. Oh, I've only got 2? What? I thought I had like hundreds, but I put them in the storage, so that's fine. They're in right here, right? Yeah. Yeah. So first thing I want to do, and I don't even care. This can't wait. I have to put a platform here. I'm getting infernally annoyed. Then we're gonna shut our door and we're gonna shut down the stream. Shut it down! First thing we're gonna do, the intelligent thing, and save and exit there. Thank you very much for joining me for Terraria today, if you did, and we'll be back probably next week with some more of this. At least until that blood-stained game comes out. We're gonna do some Terraria fun. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will be back when I am.